been 10 days. I bought the Dji Mavic Mini and this is my third day. I came here to fly this drone. I was waiting for blue sky for over a week, but it seems it's not going to happen anytime soon, so I came anyways. I've already done the unboxing and the overview video of the Dji Mavic Mini and it is on the channel. I'll put the link in the description if you want to see it. And if you came from that video, in this video I'll talk about some of its features and why it is useful. Also, Dji Mavic Mini 2 has been launched and I'm gonna compare them. I don't have any and I have no plans to upgrade because I recently bought it, and I think if anyone has got Mavic Mini, the first one, they don't have to buy this one, even though there are some really nice improvements in the second generation. But I would really say to any Dji Mavic Mini owner that they can skip this one and they can use their Dji Mavic Mini. And in case if you are looking to buy, then definitely you should go for the Dji Mavic Mini 2 because there is no significant difference in the price. It's only $50 more, so for Indian users it could mean 5,000 rupees more. But for 5,000 rupees, the kind of upgrades you get in the second generation is really nice. So before we talk about the difference between the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Mini 2, let's talk about the features of the Dji Mavic Mini 2. Now, the first flight was kind of just to get a footage so that I can attach to the first video that I did, and I thought I will be flying it on a regular basis, but it did not happen. And I can say that it requires a bit of learning curve so that you can get some really nice footage. It is not really easy to get footage simply just by flying for the first time, and you will have to fly it more often, gain some experience so that you can get footage. But that does not mean that you can get nice footage, because there are some features in the drone that will automatically let you capture some really nice footage. The sun has set and it's already getting darker, but I'll finish this video anyway. So we were talking about some presets. So there are 4 presets in this Dji Mavic Mini. And under QuickShot, there's a drone mode which when you activate and you select a subject, it tracks the subject and it goes far away from you. So it takes off in one direction and it goes away from you and it nicely captures you. It keeps the subject in the middle, so there's no issue. If you are flying it for the first time, you can really get nice shots. And the other one is called rocket mode, which, as the name suggests, goes just on the top in 90-degree direction, and you can set the limit of the altitude you want, starting from 25 meters. And the other one is the circle mode. You can fly the drone and take it little further away from you in 45-degree angle or away from the subject you want to capture, and then you can select the auto tracking and it will keep on tracking the subject. Again, you can set the altitude limit. You can set it 25 if you want to get a really close shot of yourself, and if you want to track a larger structure, a building, then you can go for a higher altitude and keep it in 45, 50-degree, 60-degree angle, and then activate it. It will revolve around the subject and take a beautiful circular shot where the drone will be circling around the subject and will try to keep the subject in the middle. You get really nice drone shot using QuickShots. And the fourth one is called Helix, and what it does is it circles around the subject and at the same time goes on top. So it's like accelerating and going on top, giving you a really nice footage. Now talking about the difference between the second generation and the first generation, there is slight addition in time. You can fly it a little more, 31 minutes. The first one is, I think it's 29 minutes. And I've seen a lot of videos where people reviewed the Dji Mavic Mini 2 and they were saying that it is a little less noisier. I don't think it is an issue because it is anyway going to create noise, create attention when you're flying drone. And these two things I don't think are reason enough to upgrade if you already have Dji Mavic Mini. The third feature, and it is some really nice improvement, which is the transmission, the remote controller now has more range, which means you can take your drone a little farther away from you. In the first generation it gives you a range of 4 kilometers, and in the second generation it gives you a range of 10 kilometers. But we all know that we are not going to fly that drone so far away from us. But it's a good thing. If you are purchasing your first drone, then you can go for it, but it is not worth upgrading over this only. Alright, I did not get to finish my video in the park because of the mosquitoes, so I'm continuing here because I had to talk about two more features in the Mavic Mini 2. The Mavic Mini 2 is now capable of recording videos in 4K at 30 frames per second. In Mavic Mini, it is only limited to Quad HD, which is 2 times the full HD. But I don't think that a lot of people is going to be affected by that, especially me, because I'm not into 4K. Number one thing is I don't have the machine powerful enough to edit 4K videos, and also majority of my viewers watch videos on their mobile phones where 4K is not available. There are only a few smartphones where 4K is available, but it is going to consume a lot of data, and majority of people use their internet using mobile data, so 4K is out of question. Maybe in 2 or 3 years things will change. Maybe then I will do 4K videos, and this applies to a lot of YouTubers. I follow a lot of travel vloggers and they are not into 4K because of the pain and the tedious amount of work 4K requires. Again, if you're looking for a new drone, then Mavic Mini 2 is definitely best, but 4K capability is not reason enough to upgrade. And the other thing is you get manual controls in camera. It is as good as manual controls on your smartphone. Nobody uses them. Okay, a few people use them, but I don't think as a beginner people would be interested in that kind of thing, manual controls. Because I got this drone to spice up my videos, to add a different perspective to the videos that I will be making, and this applies to a lot of people. They only want a drone so that they can add a few aerial shots in their videos, in their vlog. So it's a no-brainer thing. If you already have got Mavic Mini, there's no reason to upgrade to the Mavic Mini 2. And also a lot of people were speculating that the Mavic Mini 2 is going to have the auto tracking feature, which means you can continue walking and the drone will follow you. Sadly, it is not available in the Mini 2 as well. It wasn't available in Mini first version also, but there is a workaround. I've seen a lot of videos where people have kind of found a workaround where the drone follows you, but it's a third-party software, and I'll be using it. I'll be making a video about that, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested to know about it. And you can subscribe it generally to make your tech life easy, because we do a lot of videos like this and also help people to make wise decisions about choosing a product and making the best out of it. So this is it in this video. I'll be making more drone videos. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care.